Nicole ain't staying at your place, your palace. But before 25, what should we call it? Look, I'm about to give you a demonstration. Make sure to watch. See, like this. If you step out, oh no, Nick looks utterly baffled, as if saying, what in the world is happening? Though she had no clue how Bella pulled this off, she thought it must be a prank. Nick clearly couldn't believe his eyes. An anxious Bella Lion said, don't worry, I know what's going to happen at your school tomorrow. Just stay home tonight, and you'll see I'm not joking. However, after Bella's words, Nick panicked and fled, thinking, this can't be real. I must be dreaming. Yet she heeded the advice. She didn't visit the neighbor that night. The next day, Nick arrived at school, just as Bella said. The school was shut down due to a lightning strike. Nick finally realized last night's experience wasn't a dream, it was reality. Meanwhile, in another timeline, Bella woke up only to be pushed into the operating room. What is going on here? Staring at the scene before her, Bella was filled with confusion and disbelief. It turns out that the person with a twisted fate wasn't just Nick. She too was entangled in it. She was just a nurse, and now she's a lead surgeon. Bella was still clueless about what was going on. In a panic, she fled the operating room. When she went to pick up her daughter, a classmate told her, there's no such person as her daughter in the school. Bella was now totally freaking out. She rushed to her husband David's company, only to find out that David didn't recognize her at all. So, Bella saved Nick, but lost her beloved husband and daughter. She couldn't believe this was happening. The distraught Bella was told she had never married David, a result she simply couldn't accept. The detective said that the life in Bella's memory was merely her fantasy, not something real. In short, the detective suspected Bella might be mentally ill, but is that really the case? Then the detective took Bella for a checkup. The results showed no abnormality in her physical health. The doctor handed Bella a medical record. See, it was about David. The doctor said, Bella, as David's attending, many of your memories stem from him. But Bella countered, I know David had surgery, but I wasn't the one who performed it. Things started getting more confusing. Who would be the ultimate judge of the truth? The doctor brought Bella to an office filled with her photos and accolades. Bella's face was a canvas of confusion. The doctor declared, this used to be Bella's office. She's the top neurologist in the hospital. She started to doubt, could her past memories really just be her daydreams? Bella firmly believed her daughter was real, and now she finally woke up to realize the source of the changes might be connected to that storm. That storm connected her to Nick in another timeline and changed his fate. But to unravel all of this, Bella needs to confirm if Nick is still alive. Only by finding him can she reclaim her life. However, returning to her memories home, she found everything changed. The old TV and camera for talking to Nick vanished. Bella quickly opened the computer next to her and searched for information about Nick, only to be shocked by a pop-up, a virtual character from Phantom Mirage. What is happening? Suddenly, a woman appeared behind Bella. The woman thought Bella was an intruder. Bella desperately explained, this is my turf, but she refused to listen. Then Bella witnessed the unbelievable. This was David's home, and the woman was his current wife. No one knew how helpless and despairing she felt. It seemed everyone thought she was a lunatic. Only Bella knew she had lost her husband and daughter overnight. Furious, the woman asked Bella, who the heck are you? Suddenly, a lightning bolt struck, and all the lights went out. Bella seized the opportunity of darkness and hardly escaped. But just then, she ran smack into the cops coming to catch her. Bella had no choice but to flee. The next events nearly broke Bella. She met Angie, her wife's killer, while evading police. But in her memory, Angie had committed suicide right after murdering his wife. Was this not the truth as she knew? Bella, running from the police, ended up at the airport and noticed an interview playing. The person being interviewed was none other than Professor Karen, the author of Phantom Mirage, who created Nick. The professor mentioned in the interview that the inspiration for the novel came from a little boy with schizophrenia. The little boy's mother had told him she saw a woman from the future who could talk to her through the TV. Upon hearing this, Bella was utterly shocked. Wasn't the novel describing her and Nick's experience? But before Bella could process this, the detective found her. He wasn't here to arrest her. He wanted to help her reclaim her life because his gut feeling told him Bella was not lying. The detective wanted to further explore Bella's memories to uncover the mystery behind the non-existent life. Bella asked the professor about the little boy's current situation, but the professor replied, I have no idea. Because the boy's mother told me this, unsure if he exists or where he is. So, subscribe to our channel to follow Bella's journey.